So I got together with Patrick and Mike to do a little rebreather diving. Patrick is still getting used to his Choptima, and Mike just rebuilt or repaired his O2 flow. I'm not 100% sure what it's called, but he got a dual-MAV, and his old MAV, his little orifice that gives you O2, was plugged up. So this new one actually worked really, really well for Mike. And I made a slight modification to my rEvo. I went back to the original harness, mainly because I don't need all that extra weight using a backplate. And so I like the original harness because it's a much more lighter configuration. And technically, you end up being a lot closer to the rebreather itself. It lays closer to your back using the original harness. Here's Mike doing a swim by, and I waited for Patrick to swim by as well. As you can see, the visibility at the moment is not great. It's probably, maybe if you're lucky, 5 feet. It's really, really hazy. We're at about 80 feet, and it's very, very green, very, very dark at 80 feet, and very, very cold. It was definitely a balmy 54 degrees at 80 feet. In the canyon wall, of course, there's always the same critters, lobster hanging out in the cracks, and it's always kind of a treat to come upon all these lobsters in the cracks. It's a preserve, and there were a ton of bass as well. But we ended up going north, and then we turned around and headed south. We kind of hung around Vallecito Street, headed south to the cathedral, and this is just above the cathedral. You can see it's cleared up a bit. It's not as mucky on top of the canyon, so we're in about 30 feet, and it's much, much warmer. It got to 60 degrees, which was really, really nice. So we decided to turn around and continue our ascent back to the shallows. Here, I'm not sure what it's spewing out, but whatever it is, it's probably baby whatever it is. Baby the next generation, I guess you could say. Here's a sand dollar patch where we kind of just hung out, spent a little extra time at the sand dollar patch just to sort of maintain buoyancy and allow Patrick to get more and more used to his rebreather. And so I kind of got goofy here and started to do a little more filming of myself. I recorded my trim just because I wanted to see what it looked like with the new harness. It's not really a new harness, it's the original harness. But overall, I think it looks really, really good. It holds the bottles really, really tight. I'm using my rEvo in a hybrid configuration. As you know, rEvo is a back mount rebreather, but my bailout bottles are attached to me in a side mount configuration. So a little more trim, a little more smaller profile, because I do like to dive the shipwrecks. Overall, fun dive. I hope to see you down below.